We're live. We're going live.
We're
We're
live.
live. Hey, how are you? Wanted to hop on here live and
Yeah, so I want to walk you through a process, something that like it was just I walked. So I walked in the door. Remember, I went out with some friends and I came back, and Holly, my lover, the person that I love more than anything, was seizing on the bed, and I'm like dumping CBD down her throat. I'm dumping electrolytes, all the things that has helped before, and she wasn't coming out of it. And when she did come out of it, she said something that my stomach just dropped. She said, "Who are you?" The first thing actually was, "Where are we?" So she had no clue where we were. She had no clue who I was. She didn't know who she was, any of it. And that was the result of like serious burnout, right? And overwhelm. And we want to talk about,
we're talking next level serious
yeah,
burnout.
we want to talk about like, we're actually going to be having a training. And it's how to actually attract 3 to 5 high paying soul clients, your ideal perfect client, whatever you want to call them, on a weekly basis without burning out and or having overwhelm. And it's and the 3 things that are really needed to create that. And we're going to break that down and share the page and do some things. So anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, so I think it's a big deal, as the industry is growing, as everyone is coming online and they're coming into, wanting to be a coach. It's like you have this dream, we're on this mission, and it's like, let's go. Like you're determined, you have all of the things, right? You're watching all the trainings, you're figuring out this and figuring it out that. And uh, the first thing that goes to the wayside, and it can be very quiet, is your health and the well-being of like you're doing all of these things and like you have to get this to work or whatever it takes, right? We hear that a lot in the development space. Like you just got to go do whatever it
Grind,
takes.
hustle your
If
face
you
off.
really want it, you're going to go out there and get it. And if it
Willpower.
doesn't work, then there must be something like you're not doing the work or you have a mindset thing. And like so you work harder and harder. And I know like it's a deep, passionate subject for me. It's not like we're just doing this web class, right? I'm out for coaches to be fully unleashed in your power so that you don't burn out like that. The reason I burnt out to the point I had brain trauma, like legit effects in my pons region and my frontal cortex of my brain. Even, to this day, I'm super grateful. The doctor said that there's been people that I could be, I dodged dementia at a really early age because of brain trauma, right? And I did it because we did something called champion training. And as I functionally healed my brain, I we knew that we had to completely redo our business so it was aligned to us, to not just Chad but to me, right? So Chad and I have very different energies, just like you watching this. We have a very different energy, so everyone works differently. So to have this mentality of like, do whatever it takes and like do this is the way, like it doesn't work, and it can really bring on health problems and health challenges to people. So I'm a stand that I know that everything happens for a reason, right? You're a coach for a reason. You do what you do because of something that you've gone through in your life, whatever experience you've had and you've been able to heal and go through. It was for so you can go impact other people, right? I truly believe that the purpose and the reason that I had to go through every bit of that brain healing was so that today, we've been able to work with hundreds of coaches to be able to help them create something that is in alignment with them so that you're not burning out. I don't want anyone, if I could help even just one person be able to create something, and gratefully we've been able to help a lot more than that, but be able to create something that's in alignment to you so that you don't burn out, so that you can be out there unleashed. Right? The world needs coaches now more than I think ever before, which is why so many coaches, they're attracted to the industry, they're out there growing, and it's important that you do it in a way that's not going to burn you out, in a way that's not going to overwhelm you. Because the more space that you can hold for yourself and be in your center and really be able to expand, then the more you can hold for your clients, right? So it's important to not be stuck in a stress mode. It's important to not be in this overwhelm and this burnout mode, because that's not how we're going to make a difference with other people, right? So being able to structure and create this whole entire business in a way that is aligned to you, that's speaking to your soul clients, that your soul clients are like, yes, I need that, right? How do you set that up? How do we make this happen? That's exactly what we're going to be talking about on this training. So we're going to be taking all of the lessons that we've learned. We follow human design and soul alignment, and I'm a total, if you know anything about human design, perfect. If you don't, perfect, come to this webinar. Maybe you'll get a few things. But for me personally, I am a 3-5 projector, right? 3-5, what that means that I experiment and I get to do things where they mess up and they don't work. So I can teach people what doesn't work and what does, right? So we're fully in my element here. We have been in sales and marketing for over 15 years, both of us, not collectively, but both of us individually. So we get to bring that experience in together in a really cool synergistic way so that you're creating in your alignment. Eduardo, I want to see what you're saying. Is hard. My friend, come to the webinar. Let's see what we can do to help you. I'd love to have that conversation with you. Did I miss anything?
No, that was awesome. So I just want to, so I dropped the link. You might have it. You might have it in the chat, so you can register. I'm going to share the page just so that you can see, what is
Manny Jen, but resonate with projector hugely. Yeah, I totally get that. I think manifesting generator, there's this big you guys just have all the energy and it's ongoing all the time. But everyone needs rest and everyone needs to work in a way that has the right systems in place for you to be able to support how your energy flows. And I don't know all of the rest of your dynamic of your open centers based on how many defined you have, that can make a difference in your energy as well. So completely normal. And I think that's awesome, because I think that's something that needs to be talked about too in the human design world. You're 3-5 too. Man, when I found out I was a 3-5 and what that meant, it gave me such a huge relief, because before I was I had this story that, I just mess everything up. I can't do anything right. Right. And then when I found human design and I really got that I'm here to experiment, I'm like, oh, this whole time I've just been living my best life. This is perfect.
It's awesome. I just want to make sure everybody can see the screen. Just let me know if you can see it. I just want to get, give you the rundown of what it is. So to answer the question, when is it? It's on July 26th at 1 p.m. If you're unsure if you can make it or not, definitely register, because we'll be sending out a replay, but it's always going to be better live. Right. There's our cutie baby, our CCO
of the company. She's our chief cuteness officer. She may or may not be at the training.
Yes.
Either way,
it's always
we have her. So she's a little over 2, and we don't work around here. We go out and we be impactful. And so we do a thing in the morning. We're like, be impactful. And so there was one morning we said bye to Dada so he could go be impactful. And she's walking out. She's like, be impactful. So she's totally part of the vibe. She's amazing. I think it's important, as we're huge on family. So if you have a family as well, bring them. I think it's big when they can see the people that they love and they look up to really doing things that, most normal people will be like, what is it that you're doing? I don't understand this, right? You're up to greater things in the world. So when our kids can be a part of that and see that, experience that, I think that's how we're going to make change in the next generation, which is a deep part of my why. So Tuesday, July 26th.
So click on the gold button.
Click on the button.
Join now for free. And we're super excited to see, what we can create with you, and just really this is gonna be powerful. I'm just super excited. I guess we never really shared. Oh well. We love the CCO.
Yes.
It's awesome.
I can't see your name because it says Facebook user, because we're using live stream. I love that everybody loves Charlie. She's a part of the team for sure.
Yes. All right. So we appreciate you. Go register. If you don't, if the link didn't get shared into wherever you are, just shoot me a message and I'll make sure to get you the link. appreciate you. Talk to you later.